and we want everything of this design to print itself, right? So we had this on with completing our winter fashion with new RIBEA ELISE. And where we are at in this season, I want us to completely focus on what I'm wearing. I know the photos are also available, but I do the motivational videos for very important reasons. I know Sunday's video has been edited oddly, and you can't look at what I'm wearing on Sunday's video, and that's actually why I'm doing this video again. For those people that really don't only want to watch the photos that I'm sharing on, so that while we're fashion in season, and with what we are fashioning in season, we design what we are comfortable wearing on any given season. I don't want social media teams to edit the videos and what they want to edit the videos like, right? I don't want people to oddly edit our videos specifically because we are concluding the winter season with where I'm at in Auckland, New Zealand, the season's motivation of how we are wombing and where we find ourselves who are journeying our wombing season, right? So the complete fashion photos of what I'm wearing is available. This is a very nice River Island jumpsuit that I'm wearing. Very nice design. I'm wearing a lovely Zara suit with this. And for those of y'all that love to shop, that love to fashion up, and that love a Sunday evening restaurant, this is a very nice way to wear to a restaurant on a Sunday evening. I've also have had this on last year, right, in the year 2021. And I also want us to realize that this is also a Saturday evening restaurant wear. So if you want to wear it with this lovely shirt, this is our pink shirt, and we do seasons, and we do ourselves designing our fashion wardrobe season with this lovely shirt that we are wearing with this, right? And if we want to allow ourselves to listen to how do you feel comfortable with what you design, then you design it exactly how I designed this shirt, right? You feel comfortable with what you are wearing, you feel comfortable with how you are wearing what you are wearing, and you feel comfortable with how you have designed what you are wearing, right? So this is a normal shirt, and I'm gonna quickly do a little tour for us so that we can all view in on what's actually happening with this shirt. And this is where we feel comfortable at. We feel comfortable at how you have designed what you are wearing today. And we're gonna quickly take a tour for everyone. Everyone would love this jumpsuit. It's very nice, it's full on. I'm gonna quickly share the photo exactly the way that I want it with the back part of the shirt. Let me just tuck the back part a little bit up. And then we're gonna quickly take a little tour and have everyone understand how do we design our fashion wardrobes, right? How do we feel when we present self, right? It is feeling fine with what you wear, being fine with how you wear what you wear, and designing it. Why? Because you self have designed that. You own it, and it's everything you seasons. And that's where we are at with our self season, the year 2024. It is everything you seasons, everything how you present, everything how you decide to present, everything what you decide to present with what you are wearing, and to exactly do that. And I always say you do you again and again, right? You do what you prefer to do. You go into a restaurant with a shirt, and the shirt is exactly so, and you enjoy your restaurant moment with how you design and what you decide to do. Now, let's never forget, I love to dress up. My daughter sometimes nowadays get angry with me because I'm doing my photos a lot. And when I'm doing my photos, then I'm actually dressing up the whole time. And no one ever wants to look at the mama that's not the whole time dressed up, right? But sometimes it's fine. If that's you, the person, and you travel to a country like New Zealand, and in New Zealand everyone take their shoes off, and no one dresses up, and you are BLEs, then be fine walking into any restaurant the way that I do, dressing up, even though I look like the odd one out, even though the designs sometimes are so clear, it's so colorful. Some people sometimes tend to want to explain you as I'm the wrong. But just do you, and be fine with that. Let's quickly show what we are doing with the sun at the back. That's actually where we are at. And when you go to a restaurant, if I would really suggest, there's some fine, fine restaurants in Auckland City, right? When you travel to Auckland, New Zealand, and you really want to enjoy a fine restaurant in a moment, and you really want to enjoy everything you while you travel to Auckland City, and you want to know really the African American woman that are now like Elise, that now likes everything about her traveling, that now likes everything about her dressing up, that now likes everything about her hair standing up, that now likes everything on the most ugliest day, on the most oddest day, but that also appreciates everything you seasons and every color that you design. Then some of the most fashionable restaurants is Auckland Harbour, Mission Bay Road. There's a whole lot of north, so hidden beaches. When y'all travel to Auckland, New Zealand, when y'all go onto the north, so my husband took us to a beach in 2022, and it was so hidden, and there's a few of those beaches, but it's exactly similar to the American environment. It's exactly similar to the Real Housewives restaurants that they travel to in America and that they travel to around the world. It's very hidden on the north too, and it's exactly on the beach, and it's exactly a whole lot of beaches, and they've got exactly that initiative. The only difference is they take their shoes off because it's on the beach. But if that's you and you're a BLIS and you even enter and enjoy your meal and enjoy your shoes off the way you want to and when you want to, and then exactly do that. Auckland, New Zealand is very nice to travel. I've said a lot of things because we are really at the office of the international world in the very Monday first office. And there's a lot that needs to be right in Auckland so that the international world are also right. There's a lot that the international world for years have depended on New Zealand about, and that New Zealand sometimes have to relay information in a fine way so that the world find themselves also under the office processes that are fair and fine. So that's the only thing where everyone's attention are gonna now be shifted to their offices, to their businesses, into how Auckland is a managing office and how they have to have their processes right. I've had a lot of educational videos on all the office educations, and on my experience, my AWOKH business, I've shared every part of the journey that New Zealanders need to know when they work in offices and when they manage office processes and when they don't realize what they are doing. Then exactly I've explained how the office of the international world have to be for a country like New Zealand. I've educated them in a lot of my leading this generation videos. Hopefully they press play. Hopefully they discuss in the meetings. Hopefully they get at all those things right so that the world are not so in poverty and so much at risk. When Auckland and when New Zealand has it right, then every other office in the international world are supposed to have it also right. Another thing that Auckland, New Zealand, and I also always say Auckland because I'm staying in Auckland and I've only been introduced to Auckland. And I haven't traveled anywhere else yet, no. But another thing that I want to say is that when Auckland, New Zealand's television, that's the only challenge that I have in this New Zealand. Everyone else buys a Sky dish, satellite dish, and they shift away from the attention of what has to be right. And in our house, do not have a Sky satellite dish, and I'm actually watching New Zealand television programs. So all of those programs have to be right. And there's a lot of work on New Zealand television that has to be done in the international level. I'm not even talking about New Zealand national television programs that has to be right on New Zealand television. I'm talking about the international national television programs that has to be in the right order and that also has to be rightly aired according to the international world of color that the officers are managing business at any given season. That's all, everyone. Love all of what you wear it every season, and be everything you seasons while you do that. Have an amazing fashion season with RIBEA ELISE.